Daily Devotionals for September 2nd. Today's scripture reading will be Luke 22, verse 46. Then he said to them, "Why do you sleep? Rise and pray, lest you enter into temptation." Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane. He and his disciples had gone there, and the other ones were in an area. The three, Peter, James, and John, were closer to Jesus. It says a stone's throw away. Jesus was praying to the Father, asking God to take that cup of suffering from him. And Jesus had previously said to those three, "Pray that you may not enter into temptation." Okay, this is before he went to Gethsemane himself, into that special place to pray. But now, after he's done, he comes out and he finds them sleeping. This happened twice. The last time he said to them, "Why are you sleeping? It's time for you to rise and pray that you enter not into temptation." Okay, here's the thing. There's a time to pray, and there's a time to stand. And I'm saying we always need to be prayerful, pray without ceasing. And it isn't that we're walking around praying continuously, but in a sense we are, because our heart is steadfast on the Lord and we are in communion with him always. So sometimes we're praying inwardly, we may be praying in the spirit, but we are praying, seeking God in all situations. But he is saying it's time to stand. He knew immediately following this, the soldiers were coming with Judas to arrest him. The very next verse, while he was still speaking, behold, a multitude, and he who is called Judas, one of the 12, went before them, and he drew near to Jesus to kiss him. Okay, so he knew this was coming. He's saying to his disciples now, time to stand. James, let me see. It's Ephesians 6, tells us to stand. We are shod with the gospel of peace. We have the full armor of God, and we are then to stand, okay? We need to stand. There's a time to be praying, which we are always doing, but then we need to stand. We need to stand for righteousness' sake. We need to stand our guard. We need to stand for the gospel. We need to be standing for what is right and defending that, and stand against what is wrong. So, and that we enter not into temptation. The enemy is always coming to lure us into his trap. He can tempt us with the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, pride of life. Where can he get us off our stand? Okay, so if you're wearing the full armor of God, you're standing in peace and righteousness and in the love of the Lord. You'll resist the devil and he has to flee. Keep that in mind. Okay? All right. Till next time, be blessed.